show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Crypto Nut Show, and I hope you guys will have a good show here because we have started a new show. So there we go. I'm not sure what's happening, not quite getting live onto X for some reason, but we're on YouTube, so we're going to keep going with that. So welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash the subscribe button as well. We're going to have a go through the stock market, the crypto market. We're going to have a deep dive on strategy in STRC. We're also going to look at Bitmine Immersion and BMNR, and also Pulsechain and some Liberty Swap updates. So should be pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And I'm not sure why there's a technical problem going through to X at the moment, but just seems to be the case. So there we go. All right, let's jump into the main part of the show here. We might upload it manually later on. And let's go to the stock market and see what the results are at the moment. All right, let's go. So we got the oil prices here jumped over 6% on reports of tankers being attacked near Iraq. Now, I did see a video image of that. How long that is going to be for, we don't know. Obviously, the IRGC there will be doing their best to try and attack ships going through just to cause trouble with their markets. We've got the Dow Jones down 0.6%, 300 points or 290 points to 47,417. S&P 500 down 0.1%, 5 points, 67.75 on the index. And the NASDAQ was actually up slightly, up 0.8%, 19 points to 22,700. So the index is there, kind of looking a bit mixed, but a bit flat as well. So we got the US dollar up a 0.1% to 99.47. So strengthening the US dollar there, bit of risk off. The VIX though is risk off and or risk on, I should say. It's down 2.8% at 24 on the old VIX. So VIX not too bad there. Let's go to the commodities. We can see West Texas at $93.75, so up quite significantly on that little scare. And up $6, almost $7 on West Texas, up 7.6%. Brent oil up $6, 6.6%, almost back to $100, $99 there. So definitely a scare in the oil prices there. Gold at the moment down to 30%, $18 to $5,160. Silver down just a fraction there, about 12 cents to $85.41. So that's where silver is right now. And yeah, just the reports of attacks on oil tankers. So that has been a scare. Obviously, the Trump administration and CENTCOM are looking to close all that down, right? So that's kind of where they're heading with that. All right, so that was oil prices. Let's jump over to the crypto market. Now, obviously, we've got the, what day? We've got this Wednesday results. We've got the CPI data, don't we? CPI data due. So I think that's coming out probably later today is my guess. And then we got the secondary inflation data coming out on Friday. And then we've got the Fed Reserve next week, well, about a week away. Let's jump over to the crypto market. And we can see the crypto market at the moment is at 2.45 trillion. It is down 1.7%. We have got a Bitcoin at the moment is down 2% at 69,588. So really struggling to get over that 70K mark and stay over there, but still looking not too bad. And definitely, the oil issue probably dragging that down a bit. Ethereum, though, is down 2.3% at 2,021, so still holding that 2,000 mark, pretty important, but below 2050, which is probably a stronger position. BNB down 1% at $641. XRP down 2.8% at $1.38. Solana down 2.2% at $85. Tron up 0.8% at 28.7 cents. Figure Helic down 0.5% at $1.04, and Doge there down 3.5%, just below 92 cents as our top 10. And Tron is the best performer over the last week. Doge is the best performer, up 2% for the week, and that is probably around X money, right? X money there driving that. All right, so best performer in the top 100 over the last week. We've had Pi Network up 33%, OKB up 26%, Kite up 14%, Whitebit up 10%, and Render up 9%. Those are the top 5 performers in the top 100. We've got top gainers in the top 1,000 over the last 24 hours. We've got Ajai there, I guess it is, Janction, and Stasis Euro are trending there in the top 1,000. Overall trending is Pixels, Internet Computer is back, and Zai there as well. So those are the trending ones there. So just a bit of a down day, 1.7% overall in the market, sitting at 2.448 trillion. And we have a slightly down day for Bitcoin and Ethereum, down 2 and 2.3% respectively. But Ethereum is still holding that 2,000 mark, pretty important. So that is the overall crypto market there. And we're going to jump over to Michael Saylor, and I want to play this video because it's very telling about how he's attacking the money markets. And so I thought we'll play this little video here.
Impress me. Pitch me some investment ideas.
How about yen-funded FX hedge into short duration USD credits? It can generate 1% return a year.
1%? Is this a joke?
I have SaaS software, security, services stocks that pay 4 or 5% dividends.
That's a lame return, and they will be wiped out by AI. Is that really all you've got? Did I hire the wrong person?
How about private credit? It's illiquid and obfuscated, but you get 6-7%.
Come on, tell me something I don't know. It's my birthday. Surprise me.
How about Stretch preferred stock? It pays over 11% monthly cash dividends, tax deferred.
Over 11%? How is that possible?
It's real. Stretch pays 11% dividends. It's awesome.
Dang, everyone would want that. I want everyone pitching Stretch to your clients, corporate treasurers, asset managers, old, young, high net worth, low net worth. Stretch is for everyone.
Stretch your income to 11%.
So you can see how that is changing the game in the money markets there. And that's a great video sort of demonstrating that. Now, Stretch had a record trading volume, 409 million on the 11th there yesterday, sitting with 3% volatility. And the price, just around $99.78 on the volume weighted average price. So the highest ever there. So it's been doing amazing. It's just generating so much money off the market, and it's buying Bitcoin, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. They really turned it on in February, and it's really just ramping up pretty dramatically. It's going to surprise a lot of people, and it basically comes back to Michael Saylor's big market buyer buying all the time. So Stretch is just continuing to go up, and away, and everyone's starting to talk about it. Right, it really is going pretty viral as more and more people are picking it up and understanding what's going on. And you got big players there like Jeff Walton there buying, obviously FOMOing into that as well. 50 million there, Strive acquired there. So pretty big deal. And it's earning super high income, right? So these early players going to do very well indeed. So some nice stuff happening there. Feel the stretch, says Michael Saylor. And it really has been kicking under gear. It's picking up, by my accounts, around 2,000, 2,500 Bitcoin a day, guys. I remember that miner emissions are around maybe 400 to 500 a day. So I mean, it's like 5 to 6 times at least picking up. So it's a real game changer, humming away every day, and it's going to have an impact right on the market. Just unrelenting. So pretty amazing stuff happening there. And we obviously there's a live one here. So Stretch matches yesterday's record, 3.7 million shares, all above threshold again. Now that will be obviously key there. 2,000 Bitcoin estimated back-to-back monster sessions. That's 9,600 Bitcoin across 8 straight days of ATM activity. The machine doesn't quit. So it's just continuing to scoop up Bitcoin, guys, and at a pretty awesome pace. They had last week's report was 18,000 Bitcoin acquired. This week is looking at some people are talking about as high as 30,000, along with MSTR. So yeah, I mean, keep a lookout for that. And that means if Strategy's holding 738,000 Bitcoin, they're heading towards 1 million. this is going to help them get there at a fast pace of knots, and also push, give big price support to the market, and really shock people. So pretty impressive stuff. On the Ethereum front, of course, we've got the other big digital asset treasury, which is Bitmine. Obviously looking to generally benefit from just about everything bullish in crypto. Bitmine there is, got 1.2 billion in cash, and less than 4 weeks ago, the balance was 600 million. It's now 1.2 billion. If deployed at $2,000 ETH, the capital loan could buy virtually 600,000 Ethereum. Think about that again, 600,000. And there's about 120 million, 30.5% have already staked now. This is a huge amount and could help form the bottom. Now, Tom DeMark there, the timing guru for Tom Lee, is talking about the 14th, which is in 2 days' time. So it's like a Saturday, being potentially the bottom in, and it does look like Bitmine Immersion is going to try and time that bottom and help make the bottom, right? So with a big buy there. So it's a big deal that would push Bitmine. Now, they've been doing a lot of this through deals, so maybe clever deals with trying not to push up the price of ETH. But it's going to be interesting to see how inevitable that is with the ETH price. So we'll keep a lookout for that. They work with 3 different exchanges to do a lot of their buying, but they're probably making a lot of off-market deals as well. So we'll see what they do with that 1.2 billion. Now, obviously, they are probably continuing to raise money as well. Last week, they pitched 60,000 ETH. So they got the ability to get 10 times more of that. And they're wanting to head towards 6 million ETH. So if they did buy 600,000 ETH, let's say, just as an argument's sake, at one time, that would push them to 5.13 million ETH, and their target is 6 million, right? So they're well on their way to executing that strategy this year. So that would put them at 4.25% of the entire Ethereum supply. It is a pretty big deal there. So exciting times in the old crypto market. Hey, good to see Craig in the house. Morning all. It doesn't look like we're streaming to X. I have got X on the list, but no streaming there today. It seems some technical thing. I have no idea what's going on there. All right, we're on YouTube, streaming to 3 YouTube channels right now. So a big shout out to everybody on YouTube. So that's pretty bullish at the moment. Now moving to Pulsechain. Pulsechain still in accumulation zone and still looking, from my point of view, at still holding up, even though we've had 2 slight down days. We got Pulse at the moment still holding at 4 zeros, and that's a key mark, I think, psychologically for the community and for where we'll be going. So it does seem to be forming a base there. As long as we hold that 4 zeros, I think we're looking pretty good. 4 zeros 103, and we're down 3.7% today. Pulsex though needs a bit more work. We're still down at 5074, down 3.2%. So a really good zone to pick up Pulsex right now. Ink token at 45 cents, down 3.6%. And yeah, the buy and burn for Pulsex 8.65%. PHEX there just dropped below that psychological level of 0.2 of a penny again. It's done it many times. It is at 1.9, I guess you'd say, 1900th of a penny, down 7%. So a lot more volatility. It's got the thinnest liquidity by far compared to the other Richard cores, but has a pretty big community and has a chance to move really well in terms of when it does move. EHEX has dropped below 0.007. It is now 0.0068. So even EHEX itself is also another great pickup there. Fat Sammy, another influencer in the Pulsechain community, been following that, and it's definitely looking like a potential trade, and has done pretty well on the ratio over the last 6 weeks or so. All right, let's have a look at the gas prices. 900,000 beats, so we're a little bit higher than yesterday, not much, just low. 0.3 of a penny for a Pulsex swap, pretty normal. Validators, 53,298, pretty normal range there as well, just dropped down just a little bit there. Bridging, 70.5 million, pretty similar to what we've had the last couple of days. I did note a couple of hours ago we did have, I think, 40 ETH or something come over the bridge. So that was nice to see. But that's kind of where we are on that at the moment. And a lot of these stables apparently sitting idle on the Pulsechain, and could be used anytime. Also, given that we've got thin liquidity in the pools, that could be pretty amazing. And of course, anything bridged over as well. So that's kind of it on the majors. Let's jump over to the top performers in the default view here on Deck Screener for Pulsechain. We've got the top 100 here trending 24 hours, or 6 hours it says here, but we've got DevC at the moment on the 24 hour because I changed it. We're at 33%, and that's up quite nicely on the old DevC, been performing pretty well. Gizmo's up 20% at the moment, number 3 and 4 pair. Staked ETH, the fork copy, up 18%. The ARC been around for 7 months, up 5% there as well. We've got X up 3 to 4%. Top Hat making a bit of a move here at the moment, up 1%. A bit of a move, very small. We got Liberty up just over 0.5% there. Pump Tires Die up just over 0.5%. P Tiger there just up over 0.5% there as well. Die Hard is up 0.5%. Pulsex, of course, showing up there a little bit, one of the peers. Sun Mini Meal there, still sitting at around 5.5 cents, and it's up slightly there as well. And then we got Peacocks, one of the Peacock pools there, sneaking in at number 17. Is slightly green, up 0.1%, I should say, and that is just under 1.9 cents at the moment. So a little bit of profit taking, but it seems to have stopped. Yesterday it was down about 10%, and actually we might see it actually maybe start to move higher again. Typically, we had a bit of a sell the news event, didn't we? And we might see that push back up. So that's kind of the ones that are in green. So we've got 18 pairs in green, everything else in the red, and anything less than what was Pulse down 3% or so is not doing as well as Pulse, which is probably about 60% of these tokens, not doing as well as Pulse. But what is doing the worst today? Let's have a quick look. For Investor from OG Web Chef, the grandparent, $2.20. Down 18%, not doing too well. Unity from Cryptographics, down 18% as well, sitting at 2.2 cents. Pepe, the meme coin, down 15%. Dominance from OG Web Chef, down 15%. True Farm is actually down a bit today. That's interesting. 11% down today. Let's have a quick look at True Farm from True DeFi. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, it's down a little bit there on the old price. We're still sort of holding up pretty well at 79 cents, but definitely down there. Let's look at the pulse ratio. And that has been drifting down too over the last, a week. We're down at 77,000. A week ago, we're up at 95. So we'll keep a lookout for the old True Farm and so forth. So that's pretty much it on that one. And Smorg is down 10%, been around for 27 days. World's Greatest Printer is down 8%. So there we go. And then along with Hex, Emmet around $1.16 is down 7% today as well. They had been doing pretty well yesterday or the day before. It was up at $1.32 or something. Still looking pretty strong though. And we did a fantastic interview with Kairos from Emmet Farms the other day. So you can go find that. It really was terrific. First 20 minutes is an overview, and the next 40 minutes was as a sort of a detailed overview or detailed breakdown. So that's pretty much it. Let's jump over to Liberty Swap. And of course, Liberty Swap's been, doing amazing stuff on the old Pulsechain. They recently launched Liberty X, and has been, doing pretty amazing here. Let's zoom this down one more bit here. We're not streaming on X today. Apparently, I don't know why it's not working. Just not working. So something going on with my provider to connection to the RPC or API or whatever. Now, some of the things that LibertySwap did, they built a component called batched RPCs to match their private RPCs with public ones to improve, speedability for the transactions. PTS has also fixed up some of their RPC issues there, and that's working better now. What else there? And that sort of, LibertySwap's using those, so that it's a win-win there. Now, 9 hours ago, LibertySwap said, we're opening our internal stablecoin swap to the public. Imagine swapping USDC and other stablecoins between Base, Ethereum, and BNB with 0% fees and sponsored gas, for example. Swap up to 500,000 USDC Base and receive exactly 500,000 USDC on Ethereum. No fees. This will keep more capital flowing from through LibertySwap and bring attention to Pulsechain assets. So Time to do the funniest thing, they say. So that's some of the cool stuff there from Liberty Swap. What else they got going there? They're still buying up some of their tokens there 18 hours ago. We'll scroll back up here. 3 hours ago, just bought another $2,000 worth of Peacock to celebrate this. And that was a 40 ETH there coming over the bridge. That's the one I was talking about. So maybe that's, I don't know. There we go, got celebrated. Maybe that's Peacock themselves bringing over some capital. They often do that. More buybacks tonight. They said Liberty X with limit orders is in preparation. So that's obviously after launching Liberty X, which is intent-based trading, swapping there. They've got limit orders coming for that too. So there we go. That'd be pretty cool. We do know that they've got their wallet. They're expecting the ZKX wallet be launching within a month. So that's coming along as well. And that's a pretty big deal. So there we go. Some cool stuff happening from a Liberty Swap on the old chain. And I don't know why, not streaming on X today, but that's just the way it goes. If you haven't smashed a follow on X though, and go smash the follow button, and sharing is caring, as they say. So that's pretty much a coverage of today's stuff. As you can see, we've got some really cool stuff happening. So even though the market's down slightly, we obviously have the oil issue with the Strait of Hormuz. We actually got a nice little accumulation zone going at the moment with Bitcoin and Ethereum, with both the big two DATs playing pivotal roles. So that's a pretty positive sign. March looking potentially that it could end up green. April, I think, is probably going to be fairly good. And then maybe May, sell in May kind of thing. Maybe we'll have one more last pullback. We'll see. And then the second half of the year could be pretty bullish. Obviously, we've got the midterms near the end of the year. Was it October, November? So we'll try and get some more insights on that too. Obviously, hopefully in favor of the Republicans, since the Democrats are completely nuts. So we'll keep looking at that stuff. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's going to be a really brief one today, and I might do another live stream later on, see if we can get our systems working properly. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you again tomorrow. Take care and bye for now. And big shout out to Craig there in the chat. Very cool.